Welcome back. It's climbing video number two. I didn't get to upload as soon as I wanted to because I got injured, but I will talk about that a little bit more in the video. But yeah, on with the climbs. Okay, so here's our first climb. It's a cool pocket start with two hand pockets and 2 feet. The crossarm beta was pretty cool. Had to figure that one out. And then putting a lot of pressure on or really having to kind of grip my left arm, or my left hand, sorry, to be able to kind of get my right hand around that sloper there. And from there it was pretty easy. I actually really enjoyed this climb. And then you can see I'm kind of adjusting my right foot with my hand there. And then really cool two-finger drag on this basically nothing hold for the top. And yeah, I really liked the start to that one, and the rest of it was pretty straightforward. As you can see there, I put down that this is quite a light V5. Kind of a cool 360 move here. I don't know if that was intended. I'm pretty sure it wasn't because I saw some other people doing it a little bit differently. I actually probably saw this start done in, I want to say, like 3 different ways. So kind of a cool start. Cool middle move here too, where you kind of or at least I dig my right toe into that hold there, and then I had to step on top of it. So it was kind of a tricky foot swap, and you will see another foot swap here in a second, which to me was the harder of the two. This one coming up here, as I kind of reach my hand up to this mini sloper, and then this foot swap here is the one I was talking about. You can see I flag out right. I thought that one was the harder of the two, and then kind of you're gonna see a unnecessary inside flag there, but you gotta show off sometimes, right? Thought that was pretty funny though. This one's another cool one. Really big emphasis on footwork on this climb, I thought, especially towards the top. And what I thought was even cooler about this one is you kind of move out right and then you come back towards the left, around that kind of arête there. I guess maybe it's not necessarily big enough to be an arête, but you can see kind of I throw in a sort of a toe hook. I guess it's not really a toe hook, but I think it could be considered a toe hook. And then this volume that my left foot's on, it looks a lot better than it felt. It actually felt pretty sketch. And then added with the heel hook there, it was a really sketchy ending. Not to mention the fact that I was basically at the top of the wall as high as I could have gone. So yeah, like I said, footwork on that one was key. This is a problem I don't really care for. It's pretty short, just because of the jump start, which I think is why I had a relatively easy time with it. I would consider myself a more dynamic climber, so I think that start really suited my style. And then just a couple crimps well, not necessarily crimps, they have a bit of a pocket, but yeah, kind of I don't know, I didn't love that one. This one, on the other hand, I did like, and this is the end of my session, but it's a really long climb, so not maybe necessarily the best time to do a long climb like this, but we don't follow the rules. You'll see I really struggle here. I like that move. I really like the way that move looks. Here with my footwork, is what I was just mentioning. I I just had no idea where to put them, and eventually I kind of just say fuck it and go for the next one. It was actually easier than I was making it look. And then a nice jug to end it out. I'm a smaller guy, so it felt like a bit of a reach, but yeah, I was able to get that one. What do we got next? Okay, so this is what I alluded to in the intro a little bit. This is the climb that put me out for about a month and a half. I had to stop climbing because I concussed myself, or at least what I self-diagnosed as a concussion. I've had a few head injuries before, so I kind of know the symptoms. But I'm basically cruising this climb until the fall that you'll see at the top. I'm really happy with how I climbed this one, except for the fact that I'm pretty much adjusting on every hold that I get to, like 2 or 3 times. But I think this one looks pretty cool on video. So actually quite a few slopers here at the top that I'm kind of wrestling with. And footwork here was kind of interesting as well on this this bigger hold that my left foot's on right now. I'm going to switch my right hand here, and then you'll see I switch the feet and just my dry fire on my left hand. You can rewind that if you want. It doesn't look quite as bad, I think, as it felt. Obviously, a little bit of whiplash there for me, and like I said, yeah, I was out for a month and a half, which really sucked because it sucks to not be able to do stuff that you love, and yeah, not being able to climb for over a month was kind of shitty, but I'm back now, and this is actually the first climb, well, I guess the first orange tape that I sent since being back, which felt really good, and I think it was in my second session back, so that was very encouraging. You're going to kind of miss this Gaston move here because I just set up the recording incorrectly, but that was probably the crux for me. I didn't even really talk about the start, but the start was really cool as well, with kind of the press between two, I don't even know what you call those holds, like noses, Squidward noses, I have no idea. But yeah, that one felt really encouraging, like I said, because it was my first orange tape since coming back from my injury. Just typical dyno here, nothing too special. I just want to include this one because I love dynamic climbs like this one, and I think I have another one shortly after this. But actually, so that climb there, and probably most / all of the climbs you're going to see from here on out are from the Gatineau location in, the altitude location in Gatineau, because I've started climbing there more. That move there laterally to that big jug I thought was so cool. And the cross arms start again on this one, like we saw in a previous climb in this video. And then a really cool body position to end this one with the left flag. I really, really enjoyed that climb. Another dyno here, not really much to say. I think it definitely felt farther on the wall than maybe it looks on camera. And I'm going to miss, actually, a right hand hold around the arete there. So making it a little harder on myself, but yeah, pretty cool dyno there around the corner. And here we go again, another dyno. I don't know if you could tell, but I did get all 4 points of contact on that hold that I'm standing on, the starting hold. Really cool kind of cancel, or I don't know how to say it, but they positioned that handhold that I just came off of on the left side of that volume there, so you had to cancel your swing because that hold that I was jumping to was just way too slopey. So if you, like, any amount of backward momentum would just have pulled you off. A cool couple heel hooks in here, and they seem pretty forced, which I really enjoyed. So yeah, that was a pretty cool climb. This is the first orange tape I flashed since being back, so I guess second orange tape I've flashed in my climbing career, if you want to call it that. I love the look of this start with, like, the symmetrical couple pinchers there, and then really sick heel that I threw up here, and a desperate finish. My head was going back at the end, but everything about that climb I loved. The look, the way that it felt, the jump start, everything. Another really pinchy climb here. The crux is right here. You see I dropped my right leg behind, and getting to that hold was really hard because those 2 holds that I just came off of were pretty dog shit. They were like, they had a bit of room in there to get your fingers in, but they were pretty much flat. And then, like I said, really pinchy. I'm pinching the shit out of this climb, or this hold here, sorry, and then I'm going to pinch the top one as well super hard. I was really satisfied to get that one. This is another one that kind of suffers the same fate. I don't think it looks quite as cool on camera as I would have hoped. This move here might. It's kind of an undercling dyno. Even that one doesn't look quite as cool as I thought it was going to, but that was a really, really cool move there. Oh, I guess that's the end. I didn't realize that I had that few climbs, but I guess it makes sense because in my last video, well, actually since my last video I was injured. And anyways, Yeah, so I'm pretty excited to be back. And like I said, I'm going to be climbing at the Gatineau location, probably for the foreseeable future. And especially because they have an outdoor section of bouldering that definitely makes it a lot more appealing as the weather gets a little bit warmer here. So, yeah, thanks for watching, and I hope to have another video out not too far in the future. Barring another injury, but let's keep our fingers crossed that doesn't happen. But yeah, thanks for watching, and stay tuned for the next one. Take care.